ask you a simple question. Have you ever felt that you don't want to continue your hobbies that you used to enjoy? It could be music, sports, art, etc. Your interest in them seems to have just disappeared. Well, that's normal, alright? And this is just the effect of your lack of motivation. Hi, my name is Kiana, and I'm here to tell you how to regain motivation today. But before we even talk about how to regain motivation, let's understand what motivation is. Motivation is a driving force behind our actions, and this is crucial in achieving the goals that we set for ourselves. And it is completely normal as well to lack motivation on some days, weeks, or even months. So, would you rather waste your precious time fighting to regain your lost motivation, or would you rather be given a proven strategy in order to maintain motivation consistently? So there are lots of important benefits of this abstract idea of motivation. And this is the main idea that steers you to the right direction of your goal, improves your productivity, efficiency, resilience, and deeper learning. These are all key to your success. So from what I've learned from my experience, there is this concept that I would like to call the progress mountain. This is essentially the mountain you have to climb every time you learn something new or improve. And I've struggled up this mountain before. And the climb is difficult. But as you go up to the top, it gets easier. And when you finally reach the slope down, it gets more manageable. Once you finally climb the mountain successfully, it essentially means that you achieved something worthwhile and valuable as well. But these mountains come whenever you learn something new. So don't focus on how difficult it is. The important thing is that you have to think about how you would overcome the challenge and up the mountain. The progress mountain is essential in learning something new, and it is also what motivates us. So let's go back in time to March last year, when I didn't want to do anything. As a violinist, I didn't want to practice. All I wanted to do is just to lie down and do absolutely nothing. But then I had to go to the UK for a camp for about 2 weeks, meaning I took a short break from all the stress I had thinking about practicing and all. And when I came back, I watched an anime called Your Lie in April. This is about a pianist who had given up on piano, and then he suddenly met a violinist who changed his life. That made me so inspired to practice more and to be more like the violinist in the show, Cowdy. This is when I finally realized that my skills have improved significantly, and I perform so much better in competitions than in the past few months. So this all took a while for me to actually reflect and figure things out how I nailed the things I did back then. I really had to sit down and think about how I would do this again, how I would use this experience to benefit me more. So that's when I finally reflected on my own motivation, inspiration, and most importantly, discipline. So I know some of you guys might be wondering, what is the difference between these 3 key words I just told you? Well, that's why I'm here to tell you. As you already know, motivation is the driving force behind our actions. But this is where people get confused. Inspiration is something that often creates motivation, but it will only benefit you once you take action. This is where discipline comes in. Discipline is something that you do continuously, even if you don't want to do it. So, as a fellow human being, I understand the feeling of seeing others achieve the things that you always wanted to. Sometimes I feel jealous or downright upset that my abilities aren't as good as theirs, and it sometimes makes me think that I had no talent at all for the things I tried so hard for. But you might be wondering, how is this related to the topic of regaining motivation and all? But well, I use this jealousy to fuel my motivation and to make me continue on working harder in order to surpass them. Whilst this was an internal process, it has been proven incredibly effective. So, where do you think motivation comes from? Are you hoping for it to come to you one day? Or are you actually taking action in order to find it? The source of motivation is to take action. Waiting won't do you any good, So stop walking and start running to your goal. That will lead you to the door of motivation. So there's this quote from your line April that I would like to share to all of you. This is when Cowdy, the violinist, had said, whether you're sad or you're a mess or you've hit rock bottom, you still have to play. This quote really shows how she's forcing herself and others to play, even though they didn't want to, even though they want to give up. So this goes for all of you. Don't wait for the goal to come to you. The goal is waiting for you to start running. Thank you.